Hi guys, welcome to Diane's Crafty Corner. Tonight I thought we would do a little coloring and I would just do a little chit chat. So I'm working on this photo on this board that I got. That's the Johanna Basford, is that what it was? The Johanna Basford. This is the owl and tree or whatever, I forgot what it was called already. And I've already colored the green in the as you're looking at it, right hand corner, and then I've done the light part of the sky. So my idea is that I'm going to do the sky and that really light blue and then transition down to a really dark blue towards the bottom, and my leaves are going to be separated by trees or by branches, like towards the bottom of the tree where it's kind of like the hectagons, all the different shapes in the trees. That's going to be very colorful. My leaves are going to be, like on this tree, are going to be more fall-like and spread off into greens. And I just thought I would color and chit chat for a little while. So the colors that I'm using on this part of the tree are, they're all Spectrum Noirs, by the way, and it's OR1, GB, I use CT2, which is like a cool green, CT, so I'm not sure what the CT is, but it's like a cross between a yellow. It's a cool tone color. And then I use GB3, GB5, OR1, and then for the leaves I use the green leaves that you're going to see in a little bit. I use DG3 and GB5. So those are all the colors that I'm using. I'm putting the lightest color down first, and then I'm going back over it with a little bit of orange and then that gold, the GB5 color, and just blending it all together, and I just go back and forth until it looks the way I want it to look. So I thought also, while I was doing this little chit chat tonight, that's the red. I'm using DR1, and then the DR1 has a little bit of a pink, like a it almost has a pink undertone to it. So I like to use it because it gives the orange a great color. That color and orange together make a beautiful color. But I switch off about midway through and do the DR2, which is a little bit deeper red, just to give some contrast. I didn't want all my reds to be exactly identical. And I know it's going to be a little hard for you guys to see all the detail, but I'm telling you, on this canvas, these markers spread like you're using paint markers. It's just amazing. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm just taking my time doing little sections at a time. And like I said, I thought I would just chit chat. So I've been getting quite a few questions about the last D-stash. Not so much about the D-stash. You guys are always so grateful about the D-stashes and love to purchase the stuff that I'm letting go. But I had a lot of questions about why I would buy something straight away and let it go. And I had mentioned in a video, I think I mentioned it. If I didn't, I meant to. That this last release that I purchased, that I sold off so quickly, I was so, there was nothing wrong with the release. It's gorgeous stuff. I was so overwhelmed. That's the word I'm looking for. I was just overwhelmed by it all. To me, the characters, the things that I've just been working on from the last release, they all resembled each other. And it's like, that's the one thing I have to say. Looking, and I'm changing that going forward. In fact, I've got an order right now, a order sitting in the cart with Jamie's Not Too Shabby shop, that's all different stuff. Because I think what's going on with me right now is that I'm doing so much of the same stuff, because all of the products, all of our manufacturers are making the same stamps. I went looking at different manufacturers after I destashed, and it's like all of them, I'm not naming names, but all of them, not so well-known brands and very well-known brands, they have the same stuff, and it's almost identical, guys. And I'm just so tired of doing the same thing. So I think that's what happened there. And I didn't even destash everything. I'm just saying there's more stuff sitting in the pile to go, because I was just so overwhelmed by everything just kind of looking the same. So I'm going to branch off and start doing some something, and I think the other thing is I hate trying to use products on a release date. It's so oversaturated. That's why I had such a hard time with the last Simon Says Stamp kit, was because it was oversaturated. It was so done, and it's like you struggle to find something to do that's not already been done, you know. I know you guys have to understand what I'm saying there. But yeah, so I found some really cool stuff in Jamie's shop, and I'm going to be picking that up in the next day or two. And I'm excited about that. That little Noah's Ark that I just finished it. You guys might have seen it on Instagram from the Whimsy stamps. I think that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I sat down with that stamp, and it was like it just flowed. It flowed right out of me, kind of like the Disney stamps the day before. The night before, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I did that, but it's like I just sat down with them, and it was like, refreshing, you know. Not that we all haven't seen Disney stamps before, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's like everything's not the same. It's not, you know. I guess maybe I'm suffering a little burnout. Who knows? Not for crafting. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm still crafting 24/7. I just need to find some new stuff to occupy and fire my brain cells. You know, that's all. So, had nothing to do with the products. It had nothing to do with the company. It only had to do with the fact that my brain was like, "Ooh, what did you just do? All this stuff is identical," and I felt overwhelmed by it. That's all there was to it. I felt overwhelmed. Not just by having to use it, but storing it. You know, it's like I got all this stuff that I don't even want to use, and, you know, that's how that went. So enough on that. So guess what else I found out, guys? I haven't been feeling well for the last few days. I think I mentioned it in Sunday Chit Chat. But my stomach I've been really lethargic, and my stomach wasn't feeling good, and just felt really ill, and I couldn't place it. I just didn't feel right. The cheese that I eat almost every day in my sandwich isn't been recalled because it has bacteria. I was like, holy monkey, I had no idea. And that explains why about a half hour after I ate Saturday, I had a sandwich, I was just ill, and I just stayed ill. It's like, telling you guys, Saturday night when I had the babies was so rough on me because I was just so ill myself, and then my daughter was sick. It's like, whoa, baby. So I'm doing a voiceover on this. Today's Monday, by the way. I colored this last night, which was Sunday, and I just kind of did it just to relax before I went to bed, because I really wanted to go to sleep last night and just get a good night's sleep, because I feel like I haven't slept in so long. So I colored this, and then I went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I was up and raring to go at 2. But I did get a few hours sleep. And of course, today, me and the babies are just playing right now. Grandpa is with Christina, the princess, aka the princess, and Pikachu, aka Christian, aka Pikachu, is taking a nap. Woohoo! He played hard today. We played hard today, and we worked hard today. He helped me do dishes. He tried to eat an orange with the skin on it. What else did we do? We played Snapchat. We played find things in the bucket of beans. We did all kinds of stuff today. So he's worn out. And of course, we're, still potty training. When I first potty trained him, he did excellent. But then he's had so many catheters and so many issues with his kidneys. I told you guys he's got a damaged kidney that we're going to have surgery on. But he's had so many catheters, and then he hurts so bad after the procedures that he reverts back. He won't pee, and he reverts back into diapers, and cries when you try to get him to pee. And so we went back to potty training today, and he did fantastic. He's already tinkled on the potty 3 times today and only had one little tiny mistake. So we'll see how well that goes. And Christina is almost walking. Yep, she's almost walking, so that's awesome. And that's really all that's going on with the little babies. So now you're up to date on that. You're up to date with my psychotic buying and selling. So what else is there? And the fact that I was eating bad cheese. Whoa, baby. I'm like, no wonder I wasn't feeling good. And maybe it's not related. So I'm loving the way I'm doing these little leaves. These little leaves, I'm using the DG3. And then I'm coming back in, I'm coming back in with the GB5. And on some of them I'm doing GB2. And then just blending out the green with the gold. And it's stunning. I'm hoping it comes through on video so you guys can see it, but it's just so pretty. And that's how I'm going to finish up this tree, is just with those, all the littler leaves are going to be that green color, and just a few, like only a few yellow ones, like really the GB5, like the gold color with bright yellow tips. And that's going to be towards the very top of the tree, and just a few. And then I think I'm going to start working on the bottom plants that are on the bottom next. I think that's what I'm going to go to next. And then I'll just show you guys the progress as I do it. I didn't show you guys the blue background because it was tedious. Using a light blue marker, I used the BT1 for the whole sky, and it took quite a while to build up the color like that. And I wanted the top of the sky to be really light in color. So the next shade down, I'm going to be doing. I think I decided on BT4. I'm going to go straight from BT1 to BT4, and then going to transition that down, and then I'm going to go into more of the true blues and go darker as I go down is my plan for that, so that it's lighter on this top of the sky and darker towards the bottom, because it is covered by trees. And I'm not sure about some of the leaves up here. I might make some of the leaves, like I said, I'm planning on making at least one tree very colorful. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet, but one of them is, other than this orangey color, there's going to be yet another bright color on one of the leaves. I just haven't decided how I'm going to go with that yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble. I just wanted to come on and chit chat because, I get a lot of questions. And I'm very guilty about sometimes not answering, because I figure I'll just do it in a group form, and then I don't do it in a group form. So there's that. So I hope your guys are finding today, Monday, fantastic, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.